Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Patty. I am founder of It's Natural, and welcome to day one of my 90-day journey sharing real conversations about natural living, skincare, tea, everything in between. I'm so excited to kick this off, and I'm starting with a question that started it for me. Why go natural? Why is that so important to me? Now, for me, going natural wasn't just a trend. At the time, it wasn't even a trend. No one was talking about natural living. No one was talking about um, live naturally or live an all natural life. Um, it was very personal. And briefly, I'm going to share my story. It wasn't struggling about skin issues. It wasn't struggling about reactions to products. It was a deeper lifestyle change that I needed to make for me and my family. And this experience woke me up and of what I was putting on my skin, what I was putting on my children's skin, and what I was putting into my body. So my story started with my son. He ended up coming down with liver cancer. And I was trying to figure out why. Why did this happen? What did I do to cause this? And what do I need to do to prevent it in the future? So I started doing a lot of research, and that's how It's Natural became. I started researching ingredients and things that I needed to do in order to live healthier, and my son is now thriving. He is cancer free, and that's began my journey. Then I ended up getting cancer 8 years ago. I was living a healthy life, not realizing that some healthy ingredients do cause cancer. When you interchange in the chemical reaction in your body just reacts differently. And I ended up coming down with cancer. So I ended up looking more into research on what was happening there. Natural to me simply means simple, honest, and rooted in the earth. All natural ingredients that came from the earth. It means choosing ingredients that are clean, recognizable, and kind to your body. No harsh chemicals, no hidden toxins, no fluff, just what works and what's already in the earth. Gentle, effectively, and naturally. When I started reading labels, I was shocked to realize how many chemicals I was putting in my body. And that's when I decided I've got to change something. I have to figure out what I need to do in order for my family to live a healthier life. I decided to take all candy out of the house, all sugar products out, and forced ourselves to, if we wanted a piece of candy or some chocolate or some ice cream, we would actually buy it and only have it at that one time, not have it easy access in the house. So this was a big journey for me, big journey, and it took a long time. It doesn't happen overnight. You slowly have to change and see what works for you. So I decided to change not only how we ate, but what we put on our skin and what we were ingesting into our bodies. And I did it in slow increments. Going natural or changing to a natural lifestyle takes time. So don't put so much pressure on yourself that it has to be done overnight, because even your body has to adapt to the changes. Okay. This was a big journey for me, a big journey. And it did really cause issues with my family as well, because once you start eating healthier, it changes everything. Our moods change, our cravings change, how we're eating changes, and you have to do it in small steps. So for us, it was changing for one, seeing what was causing the cancer and what I ate to contribute to the cancer, because he was only 18 months. So granted, this was going on while he was in my womb. It was aspartame. I was drinking a very, how do you say this without giving the name of the product? I'm trying to figure that out right now. Let's say a diet drink, diet soda that had aspartame in it, and I was drinking extremely high amounts of it. We're talking extra large, extra large drinks twice a day, probably for the whole 9 months that I was carrying him. And through all the research that the hospital was doing, it was the reason that he got cancer. So that was the main thing that I decided to take out. I would look at the ingredients of everything that we were bringing into the house, and if it had this or any sugar product or byproduct of sugar, I took that out of our diet completely. Now, if this is really challenging for kids, because if you have sweets and candies around the house, it's going to be very challenging to take that out. So, what I decided, like I told you before, is that if we wanted some candy or something like chocolate, I made sure it was a pure based chocolate with pure sugar and not any substitute sugars, in order to make sure that we reduce that. I upped our water intake as well, because as I was reading that water was detoxing your body. So if our water content that we were intaking was low, how can our body take out the toxins, right? They can't. So look in your life and see what you can do one step at a time. And once you accomplish that change, then go to the next step. So after that, after a period of months, I went to how I can change our chemicals we are putting on our body, like lotions and sunscreens and makeup. And I was doing those not all at once, but gradually, because your body has to get all those toxins out. So I stop using hairspray. I stopped using conditioner. I stopped using and stopped using shampoo, and try to find different ways to substitute those. So again, take one thing out of your life that you know that is really bothersome to you, and start there, and then gradually work up to moving into other areas of your life. This is a very big journey, especially on your skin. Our skin is the biggest organ on our body, right? So we've got to treat it well. It's about choosing what's real, and that's what It's Natural stands for. I've been thinking about making a switch, or if you've been thinking about making a switch, I hope this space has become a place where you can come back every day to find encouragement, truth, and tips. Like I said, this is only day one. I'll be showing you daily tips and tricks that I've learned over the years, for the next 90 days, with everything from skincare to tea rituals, from everything from skincare truths to tea to rituals. It's all going to be real talk. So follow, come along, drop a comment, and tell me why you have chose to go natural, and let's grow together, shall we? Until next time, I'm Patty with It's Natural. May you have a natural living life on your terms. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow. And don't forget to check the description down below, because there's a special gift for you. A ebook download called Naturally You, a beginner's guide to living an all-natural lifestyle, just for you. So make sure you get your copy down below. See you next time.